gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
I have a bone to pick when it comes to Madden and his selection of pitchers. One by one, they're falling by the wayside thanks to goddamn train stuff.
A lot of things got accomplished. Ohtani,
The Angels lead the goddamn league with injuries again. I am beyond pissed off right now because the only thing I want to yell is fuck. Okay, I don't want to yell fuck. What I want to yell is, why does everything always go wrong when there's a big game, okay? I had this set up right, and all of a sudden it didn't go right. So this is a Toddfox postgame show. Well, yes! Finally got it right, and the Angels get a no-hitter tonight. Reid Detmers, youngest pitcher in Angels history to get that no-hitter intact. I'm sorry for the first show that came off. It didn't come off right. I had mistakes. So hopefully you guys can all jump in, give your comments. What a great, I get the Nacho award tonight for the bad telecast or whatever you want to call it to get started here. But wow, Angels fans, I want to hear your comments about Reid Detmers, how happy you are, how excited you are. The Angels as a team have already given us so much to cheer about this year, but the fact that we're now 10 games over 500, Reid Detmers is the youngest pitcher in Angels history to throw a no-hitter, the first one this year to throw one by himself, 22 freaking years old. You had Velasquez, who wasn't swinging at the freaking at his head. He was in the zone, had 3 hits tonight. I mean, Rendon's left-handed home run, we'll talk about that too. That was insane. I've never seen that before. Never seen it. Yes, it was against a position player, but that was insane. That was awesome. It makes you feel like, hey, you're 1 for 1. Do that every game. Trout had 2 home runs. It was Ohtani's special night. Our fake owner came out there and presented all kinds of awards to a guy well-deserved, but that's not the story. The story was Reid Detmers. What a great performance tonight. This goes to show you why he was a #1 draft pick by the Angels. This just goes to show you that when he's on, placing that fastball inside on pitchers on the right-hand side and then just toying with the other hitters left or right with that sweeping curveball, then the slider that has killer movement, the changeup that if you're down in the count, which he showed several times, you can't hit that changeup but on the ground. And he had so many grounded ball outs tonight. And they got a break with Walsh having that air, keeping the no-hitter intact. I mean, he was only 1 walk or 2 walks off of getting, a perfect game tonight. But the infield was great. I mean, he had these guys just off balance all freaking night. And remember, before this series started, we are all saying, and including myself, Tampa Bay rolled us last year, 7 up, 7 down, and none of the games were even close. And I wanted revenge in this series. And first off, F you to the Rays in the first couple games. The Angels have taken it to them twice, including a no-hitter, 11-3 and 12-0. But Reid Detmers' pitches were just keeping the Rays off balance all night, dude. They had nothing. So I want to hear all your guys and gals' comments and how elated you are about this pitching staff in general. But Reid Detmers' great performance tonight, because all those who got to be in attendance tonight, kudos to you and your family that were out there to witness greatness. We haven't seen a full no-hitter like this since Jared Weaver in 2012, Ervin Santana in 2011. But after that, it was Pena in the combined no-hitter with the other pitcher. I think it was Cole who started for us on that fateful night with Skaggs. I was there for that game. I was in attendance for that game. I was very disappointed that some fans were actually leaving in the 7th and 8th inning because we had a blowout lead in that game too. But this one was just rock solid from start to finish. I mean, what about Wallach calling a great game back there? Suzuki who? You know what I mean? Like for real, Wallach should be the goddamn backup behind Stassi. Wallach and Stassi looked like a great tandem. But again, all the pluses we want to talk about, how this game went. Ohtani with a couple more hits. Rendon with that crazy opposite stance home run, switch hitter all of a sudden. And everyone going through the lineup, getting hits up and down the lineup. Marsh and everybody else, fine defensive plays. It all gets outweighed by a great no-hitter tonight by our man Reid Detmers. Reid Detmers, to me, is going to be one of these guys that, you look at these young pitchers coming up. You got Bachman, you got a few others that are coming through the system. are they going to be greats? Whatever they're going to, they've blown through the minor leagues. Reid Detmers blew through the minor leagues, and he shows you why he blew through the minor leagues. He just tore it up from day one, and he's had a little bit of rough patches. Madden's had the quick hook on him a few times this year, but you see the determination from this kid. He's getting stronger every start, and he wanted to go out there and perform tonight. And you know what? Once he got into that sixth inning, I was like, dude, this guy's got a chance. He's going to do it. He's going to at least go for a complete game shutout. I mean, they couldn't touch him all night. So what a hell of a game tonight. We're going to get in all the comments. Again, if you're first time watching us or checking us out here on the post game, we do this every night after every Angels game, win or lose. We take phone calls at the end of the show, so I'll give that number out later. We read every comment. We get into all this stuff. We want your input and everything. We have giveaways and all that jazz. So before, I just want to get on here and read these first ones. Leon says, I have his autograph. What the hell? That's awesome. 626 says, light that baby up, man. Kevin Campos says, Rendon should be a lefty from now on. He's batting 1,000. Bro, I was ducking there, or whatever that means, Chris Rojas. Let's go, Rito. All right, we're back. Let's fucking go. Josh, everyone is pumped up. Josh was pumped up in the message boards too. 626 says, this is what we needed for the players and the fans. If you weren't already excited about Angels baseball, I don't know what this could do to get you more excited. Light that bitch up. Here we go. Grillmaster's even happy. Left-handed Tony 2 bags. The Rendon switch hitter home run. 626 says that was amazing. I think that was almost as amazing as freaking as Reid Detmers' performance tonight. What up, Todd? Light that baby up. Kevin, keep Wallach up in the lineup. DFA Suzuki. Mike Mendoza says I totally agree. Rule says, can we pitch into this and send Tampa Bay pitching staff to Disneyland as BP? They've been pitching and they deserve a break. You know what, Roll? Whatever happened tonight to that Tampa Bay pitching, I don't know what's going on, but the Angels hitting was off the I can't even talk right now. I'm so excited. It was on fire tonight. I mean, in fuego. What's going on, Swamp Bourbon? What's going on with you? Detmers sizzling. Ryan Silver says Rendon slugging 5,000 as a lefty, greatest lefty of all time. Ronan says this team is special. They are off to a special start. 626 says you doubted my boy Renifo like 2 days ago. You know what, Renifo look, I'm telling you, if he can be up in the middle and hit just like Velasquez, these guys can get the hitting going. They are a dangerous tandem, especially with Fletcher now being out 2 months with that hip surgery. Nothing's going to get through the middle of that infield. And the fact that they can play defense and then speed kills. You saw them on the bases tonight. Blame Kluber on the shit camera angle. Holy shit, this was the best game ever, 7-10. If you've never seen a no-hitter, well, bam, there you go. My little sister kept bugging to go, and for me to go today. Wow, Christopher Rojas, it should have went. Golden Halo goes to Reid Detmers. Absolutely, it goes to Reid Detmers tonight. And you know what? This game was so electric that you had Paul Sorrento standing up during the game, not sitting on his fat ass, and he actually was looking at a tablet. So, hey, Reid Detmers is even motivating our lazy-ass hitting coach. Okay, Reid Detmers pitch unbelievable. Grillmaster says, yes, sir. What up, bro? Big 20 Hammer. We are back. 626 says, a dream of a game if you would have went tonight. That was so great. Game was so crazy, so on so many levels. Kyle Strange says, what is up, Kyle? Playoff team for sure. 626. It sure is feeling like that. Jay Cruz says, let's go. This team is fire. Let's fucking go, Ajax. I think that is everyone right now. Paul Sereno bobblehead coming soon. Swamp Bourbon says, Todd, let's go, brother. Woo! I'm over the moon, Don. Don has been he's been so fired up about this team. Hey, we fixed it. Yes, I did. By myself, actually, Chase. I should get the nacho for that one. Let's effing go. Light that baby up. Revenge against the Rays is pretty good. Ryu says, great job, Reid. Everyone checking in right there. Angels are on fire. Velasquez looked great tonight. And again, he's swinging below the belt. And look what happened. 3 beautiful hits tonight. Two against real major league pitchers and then 1 against the position guy. I get it. Almost had a heart attack, Yvette said. In this one, does Rendon sucks. Some of us will still say yes. At Steve Elise, they booed the shit out of Artie, and I would too. Screw that guy, Christopher Rojas, because he only comes around when they win. And unfortunately, we're going to see a lot of them. If this season continues the way it's going, look for a lot of Artie cameos and a lot of Artie Moreno up in the damn booth with the telecast guys instead of the real hero to this team, Perry Manassian. Perry Manassian should be up there taking the what do you call it, the smiles and everything. Grillmaster says the same thing. Blame Kluber on the shit camera angle. LOL. Artie be like, we're doing good out of budget. Absolutely. Where's the Rendon hate tonight? Matt says, yes, left-handed only. Curveball looked fun tonight. To be successful, he needs to continue with the fastball and the curve and the changeup. The changeup is working. It's not on the level yet of Sandoval, but he's developing his own changeup, and that's really dangerous. Reid Detmers dropping the hammer. Tough to make contact, Sean Norton says. Absolutely. Pop-ups galore for Tampa Bay. Even Luis Renifo got a hit. He got two. Rally Chris says, lucky one of my job coaches went there. He called it last night that if the job coach went, they were going to get the win. Don says, like I said in the chat, I believe that a no-hitter will catapult Reid into finding himself and being a little bit better of a pitcher, an elite pitcher. I'm sorry. Jacob says Wallach should take Suzuki's spot in the roster. Absolutely. Trout had 2 home runs tonight. Trout of here. Anthony Gonzalez says, do you think Detmers will sign when he goes as a player for a lot tonight before he leaves the stadium? Or does signatures? He might. Someone said they already got his signature tonight. Chad Wallach, that baseball, dude, that ball that Chad hit was out of there, man, into the Angels dugout. God damn it. He's got power. This is a guy who never got an opportunity in Miami. Played 4 years there, played no more than 23 games. So he was always a third stringer. Yes, he's 30, but maybe guys like him that turn 30 are finally finding their way. And you know what? He'd be a great fill-in right now, because right now you got Austin Romine and himself, Wallach, in there, while Stassi's either coming back from COVID. Same thing with Suzuki. So either one of those guys will come back, but I would say you got to keep Wallach on the roster. We killed Kluber tonight. Sheesh. Because of the no-hitter tonight, absolutely. Let's see. Taylor Cole had the 2 innings. Yes, you're right, Grillmaster. And by the way, Nate, if you're checking in, Nate Soriano, you got to send me your information so I can send you your hat. DM me in the page for me. Martin says, no other words, an outstanding performance today. I was a little bit teary-eyed. James says, Kluber who? Sean Norton says, Wallach earned his 10-year contract tonight. Christopher Rojas, Rendon lefty now, and yeah, he caught a freaking no-hitter. Isn't that amazing? Ajax says, can't y'all wish me luck? I'm giving a card to a friend. Hope she accepted in the thank you card. Okay, luck wished right there, Ajax. I don't give a fuck. DFA, Suzuki, Christopher Rojas, James saying Mateo, Todd, either you or Kluber is Nacho Night tonight. I'll take Nacho Night tonight. I will take Nacho Night. Nate Soriano says, what a game. No hitter, almost perfect game. And the offense, best game I've ever been to. Let's go, Halo. See, Nate was there. Enjoy it. Remember it, because no-hitters, you know how many people can say they've been to a no-hitter in their lifetime? Not too many people. A lot of season ticket holders, yes, but not too many people. And even for the Angels, look, the last no-hitter that was thrown was a few years ago. The last solo one was Jared Weaver at home, 2012. So that's almost a decade ago. So again, Nate, I'm reading your comments. I will hook you up with that trucker hat, man, but you got to send me your address. I could only get my broadcast, or I could only get the Rays broadcast. Boy, that must have sucked. Matt Grillmaster says Anthony Rendon is the best left-handed third baseman named Anthony on the Angels ever. Dude, what a freaking home run, though. That was sick and funny at the same time. I'm so fucking pissed. I was in the movie theater watching Doctor Strange. JT, that sucks, man, because I heard that movie's not that good. Rendon had me weak. That was amazing. That was hilarious. I thought it was one of those John Kruk moments from back in the day at the All-Star game where he turned around and batted the other way against Randy Johnson with his helmet on backwards. But the fact that he made contact and put it in the bleachers was even better. Let's see. Vladdy says this was a perfect game by the Angels on offense and defense. Wow. Chase says, I know Detmers is the story of the night, but want to give a huge props to Chad Wallach, who called the 2 amazing games in a row, and while hitting the ball hard. I think he's going to be take Kurt's spot. You know what, Chase? You're absolutely right. Even on, like Gooby and the other guys said, on his outs, he was hitting it so hard. He was making solid contact. And yes, he's called 2 games in a row. That's really good. So who knows, man? Maybe they're catching fire with another catcher, because he reminds me, for all those old school Angel fans, of a guy, Lance Parrish, that used to be on behind the plate. Big dude as well. Wallach bringing Wally World back. That would be cool. Tampon Bay Rays who? Mountain Dew King says, Big Hammer. No, but we did throw a no-hitter for Skaggs. Yes, we did. I was there at that game. Jacob says this is the most people viewing on the live, the Instagram live I've ever seen. Yeah, that's what usually happens when you have a big game. So that was pretty cool. And probably would have got more if I didn't F it up in the beginning. Rendon and Wallach had awesome games too. So let's get to real quick before we move on, since I screwed things up earlier. Let's do this.
All right, folks, it's Nacho Night.
Nacho Night presented by Paul Sorrento. He is the worst hitting coach in all of baseball, but he likes to give out the nachos in the helmet as an award to the worst player, either on the home team or the road team, or in my case, the Instagram wannabe post-game show guy. I screwed up my most important goddamn broadcast, and by screwing up the camera angle and having to redo the whole damn thing. So despite all the crap that Tampa Bay did tonight on the field, I get the Nacho Award. I gave myself, so I get to enjoy the Salmonella Chicken Field helmet nachos by Paul Sereno. Mateo says 21-11, let that sink in. 10 games above 500, third best record in all of baseball. We actually have one more win than the goddamn Dodgers. It feels really good. That was completely awesome. Mason says tonight. Juan says Daddy Walsh, he was on fire tonight. If Rendon keeps sucking, we should turn him around from the other side and put a Cal State Fullerton guys in. This team is special. Get the sweep tomorrow. Big 20 says absolutely. Once again, Kevin Cash management had no value tonight. Poor Brent Phillips had such a good night. He's such a good guy. But James says, damn. Back-to-back no-nos. Ooh, Luke, wouldn't that be awesome tomorrow? That double play was amazing and beautiful, turn by Walsh right there. Nacho Night Rays bullpen. Matthew Parr says, sup Todd, tonight just shows how special this team is. Absolutely, and we're only not even a third of the way into the season. I hate the DFA, another Cal State Fullerton guy, Titan, but Kurt's got to go. Grillmaster says Todd is on fuego. Thank you so much, Juan. Hitting the ball hard tonight. Can't believe Detmers gets all the way to the no-hitter and gets it done, Dylan says. He just walloped the ball, Grillmaster says. Joey says, feels like 0-2 hashtag. Ooh, man. What did I say about the 2002 Magic? You know what, Ajax, if this goes to where you are calling it, you were the first one to say, hey, this is Atlanta Braves-esque. They did it on their was a ceremony of their anniversary of winning the championship. Why can't the Angels do it? Detmer's putting MLB on notice. Sean says our offense is lethal, plain and simple, when they hit home runs like that and they go the other way. How many hitters went the other way tonight and did the other night? Whatever they're doing, let's just not screw this up when we play Oakland and Texas. Whatever they decided to do in teaching these players to go the other way, to take what the pitchers give them, and tonight the objectivity was to be aggressive early against Kluber. Whatever happened, it worked. So continue that into the next series. I don't want to see them fall on their ass and all of a sudden forget how to hit and do things non-fundamental. If they're sticking to the fundamentals, this team is just... Dude, this team is playoff worthy. I mean, again, we're going game by game. I'm not jumping ahead, but this team is how can you not call this a playoff team if they keep playing like this, if the pitching holds up? And again, we've suffered some injuries here. We've suffered some COVID stuff, and they're still just pushing on, 10 games up. It's great to see. I still don't have faith in Louis Renifo. I don't think we all do yet. We'll have to see. Todd, where's your cowboy hat? Come on, man. I got to get one, Mike Mendoza. I got to get one. Bro, I was there. My sister convinced me. Oh, you were there, Christopher Ross. Well, congratulations. You're another excited, happy fan. I read that wrong. You owe your sister some nice dinner. We have the first 2 walk-offs 2022 and the first no-hitter. That is true. Paul Sereno standing. That is the alert right there, Grillmaster. No, this was a great team win tonight. 12 runs. Detmers just great. Felix checks in. Great to see you on here. Artie was in attendance. I repeat, Artie was in attendance. Paul Sereno out for a strained hammy due to standing. That's a good one, Roll. That's true, though. I mean, I actually saw him standing and walking. That's amazing. I thought he just got in one of those little carts. Let's see. Rendon with his left-handed home run. What the hell is happening? Dude, I've never seen that. If Detmers didn't do what he did tonight, that alone in a 12-0 victory, I don't care if that was a winning run or not. That was outstanding. That was amazing. That was fun. That's like if Ohtani turned around and swung from the right side and hit a home run. Maybe he can, but who knows? And then it was even more surprising, a smile from ear to ear. Rendon was happy as hell. I've never seen him that happy. So, I mean, this was great. This was all around, butt slaps all around. Thank you for not going live during the 9th inning. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. That's cheesy. Yvette. Let's see. This team is special, Kyle says. Dylan says getting the sweep tomorrow. Put your money on it. There you go. How many Angels will be all-stars this season? Only forward? Oh, dude, that's a good question. But we're a little early on that. I want to see how this team does this month and into a little bit into June before we start calling those out. But you can get at least 2 or 3 right off the bat right now with Trout doing his thing, and then Walsh again. And then you look at the pitching. I mean, the closer, everything. Ohtani is going to pitch amazing tomorrow. We'll give up no runs again, and we will sweep the Rays. And that would be great. Kyle says 5. He's calling 5 for the All-Star break. Fuck Artie Moreno. Lewis says, I'm there with you. Hey, Grill Master, what happened? I thought you said we were going to get swept by Tampa Bay. And then Steve Lee says, Rendon still sucks. Wow, no love whatsoever. Pris checks in with loving the baseball. You're right, Todd. Watch Artie start coming around more and more when we start winning. I know you guys seen them shower him with booze too. That was amazing. Shots fired right there. Lies, stop hating at Steve Elise. Ajax says, I like Rendon. Josh is like just cheering him on. Roger Lodge sabotaged the camera. Absolutely. Who was at the Big A tonight? Pris says. Not the dugout, wrong direction. Dylan says, yeah, Chad deserved to be back up after the offense and catching that no-hitter. Yeah, I don't want to see him go down. Chad going to be there for a while because Mad Max is on the IL. Artie was the only one to have his picture taken with Ohtani. Wallach has better arm than Detmers. Shirts be flying off the shelves. Sean says, there you go. I can't fucking type tonight because I'm so jacked up with this win. It was a great win tonight. Will do. A DM, I just sent it. There you go. Thanks, Nate. My fire alarm went off last night. Pujols wants back in, Martin Boylan says. Someone upstairs had their, had their oven on or... No, Martin, not my socks. Not his socks were cooking. Excited about this team, Anthony Gonzalez says. Aiden says, Angels season this year is exciting. And you know what? It's going to be harder and harder to get out to the ballpark, but it's going to be more fun to talk about this team. It's going to be more exciting to post about this team. It's going to be super exciting to do the remotes that we're going to be doing, the freaking tailgates. All this stuff is going to be great because winning brings everyone together. I mean, it's been a hard 7 years. So for everyone's optimism in the first 32 games, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with people saying, hey, who's the next All-Star? Who's going to be, is this team going to make it to the postseason? This team reminds me of 2000. I have no problem with it because this team hasn't been like this in a while. And I don't remember a funner team to watch with just the antics that they've been doing in the bullpen, like their high fives after that Wallach home run. Like that to me was them calling the game over already. That was cool as funk. You saw that in Boston too in the blowout. You see the hat with the stickers, everyone doing their different handshakes and high fives. It's great to see. Where's this chemistry been the last 5 years? It's awesome. And winning just makes it so much better. It's so much more enjoyable. Why didn't Rendon hit left? Because he thought it was an unfair advantage to hit that position player from the right side, and he still hit a home run. Don't disrespect Doctor Strange, Todd. LOL. Watching Doctor Strange during the big game like this, strange decision indeed. Growmaster says, Todd, we getting the victory. That's all that matters. Aiden, yes, it is. He also says there could be Angels in the outfield. We just don't know. Imagine. Hold on. I'll start taking some phone calls here soon because it's a little early. I'm almost caught up on the comments. I want to catch up on these comments first, and then you guys could call in. I'll let you guys call in. Never been to a no-hitter, and yeah, so do you think Detmers is signing outside of the stadium tonight after the no-hitter? Yes, he was, dude. I did get a couple people saying that. Tonight, Tampa Bay could not Reid Detmers. Oh, geez. Did we call in? Did we call it in the 5th inning when the line score? Yeah, Jim sent me a message saying, hey, check out this line score, and he was calling it in the 5th inning. So all the props to Jim as well. Got to change that intro. Ajax says, Kluber still gets the nachos tonight. Okay, you can give it to Kluber. Lodge is going to blow tonight. Everyone look out. Yeah, he's going to blow his top for sure. No primetime show for you, dummy. Yeah, this is a cat and mouse show for me only. Suck it, Moda. Jose Mota was the curse. Fernando says, my God, Marcos, I can't believe I was there, literally on the I cried insane. Oh, that's awesome, Marcos. That's some stories you have to tell and post about. Imagine if Ohtani won up Detmers and throws a perfect game. That would be amazing. Matty Matt says it's been actually 2 decades and it's about damn time. Vladdy says. Jim Hoyt says, thank God we did not have the timid Detmers or demise of Adele there tonight. Oh, the defense, the timid defense. Exactly. I hope we didn't we don't shit ourselves versus Oakland. That still worries me. I think tonight sealed the deal. We're legit, Richard says. What a time. I wish the Angels got Kluber a few years ago. Glad we didn't. By the way, I DM'd you on IG and my info, but it won't let me send you a message. I'll check that out afterwards, Nate. Velasquez with 3 hits tonight. Klaus Boss says, yes, that's important. Believe me, that is very important to have him get some hits out there. Trout just congratulated Detmers on Instagram. The chemistry of this team is amazing. Hell yeah, it is, Juan. Witnessed the no-hitter. Dan was there tonight. Was the last Angels player to wear number 48 was Torrey Hunter. Absolutely. They seem to really like each other, those two. Someone get Todd a cowboy hat ASAP. Yeah, I need to get one for sure. Was Paul Sereno walking without a cane? That would be the first. Yes, he was, Grillmaster. Chemistry is amazing. Show me that the homering lefty. Why did Rendon bat left-handed? That was just because he did not want to show up that the hitter or the pitcher that was a position player. Thanks to Grillmaster for the coaching of Rendon. Must have been Grillmaster who told him to just hit from the left side. Why didn't we think of that before? Mateo Madness. I love it. It was great tonight. Angels 23, Rays 3 so far in this series. Ohtani tomorrow will be epic. Haters going to hate. I said lose 2 out of 3 of the series. I did too, and man, was I wrong. Timmy Barlow checks in with shoot. I still like Fletch at Stassi, but I also try to like Louis Renifo and Rojas more than Jack. And yeah, that's true. It's good. I mean, look, these guys are all fighting for jobs, and they're going to compete with each other, and that's a good thing. Roger better say something about Detmers on that take. I'm sure he will. My heart dropped when when Walsh missed that play on the ball, which was good because that was an error. People who say Rendon sucks are haters. He really doesn't suck. His bat will be coming around. His defense has been great. And Timmy, I will agree with you there. As much as she jokes around about it, Steve Elise, I still believe too that his bat's going to come around. He's going to start hitting for average because right now he's at 200, but his defense is way better. Yeah, I heard the boos on the radio tonight. Dylan says new catcher is a stud. 626 says red jersey are where it's at, and it was the first time that they wore it this season, and it was Detmer's call to wear them. So yeah, Jacob says wear them more. Anthony Hamilton at Grillmaster, I love our chances against tomorrow, and I feel this team is ready. Josh says, give me a rope and I'll tie up Artie like Autry. There you go. First game in the red unis, starting pitcher, I think chooses, yes, before the game. Absolutely, James. Bob Melvin gone as well at Grillmaster as far as Oakland. Let's see. Ty Buttrey actually commented to me on one of his live videos a while back. And yeah, can't wait for him to come back. Andrew Vivas says, "What a fucking game! So glad we were. I went last minute. Oh, so you were there too." Sid the Kid says, "Los Angeles media on notice. Enough with the bullshit. Go Halos. Give the Angels their due." Sid the Kid says, "You know what, dude? They're never gonna give us the love until we get into the postseason and win it again. That's a Dodger town, and we just got to accept it. It just is what it is. There really is no local channel that, unless you have some cable stuff that features the Angels. It's sad, but it is what it is." Mets come into town June 10th through 12th. Ohtani versus Scherzer should be epic. That will be great. I'm calling it now. This is going to be a special season. I'm going to be in Vegas on the Ben Franklin's on the August on the Angels. Ben Franklin's. I think you're going to be at some concert in Churchill Downs. So, yeah, you're going to miss a couple games, but damn. The key is that this team will perform in the playoffs because Trout choked hard his only time there in 2014. Martin says, "You nailed it, Todd. The chemistry within the team seems to be through the roof this year. At Grillmaster, he's not suspended. Every batter in our lineup had a hit tonight. Where was this all season?" And she's Robert Rogers going to blow. Too much optimism here. What is happening? Courtney says, yeah, because we're used to all the negativity, but it's hard to be negative when this team is doing so good. Andrew Rivas says, low key, I was worried about seeing Detmers pitching, but I never was going to doubt him again. Throws a no-hitter, first no-hitter I've ever witnessed in person. Or Detmers, this pitching staff is a vast, with Detmers, this is a vast improvement on the pitching staff. Absolutely. Let's see. Call up our Cal State Fullerton third baseman. That's true. You got him going, which I think is Stefanik, right? And my son got to witness, got a foul ball tonight. Dan Rio says, hell yeah. Daniel Lopez says, make sure that to tell Rendon it's not that easy from the left side all the time. I'll pass that on. We don't what's this? We don't him grill master. Okay. He wants better. He hits better than Rendon. I will have to see about that. Let's see. Todd Lodge tonight. It's on its way. Leaf says, I don't know what's more impressive. Detmers throwing a no-no. Rendon going deep from the left-handed. Randy can't talk crap about Anthony tonight. Yeah, that's true. Did the kid come yet? No. You think the Angels take the series tomorrow? Brian asks. I think they do. I think they roll with this momentum into tomorrow and get like a 4-2 victory at home. I'm surprised that the umpire at first didn't throw the last ball into the stands. That's right. What happened the other night. Grillmaster told me his predictions has been on fire this season. Rendon does suck. Anthony Gonzalez reaffirms. Rendon's pitching wedge over the wall. Softball pitching speed. Exactly. At least Madden let his pitcher go. Hold on. I'm going to take phone calls in just a second. Here. 310 Manuel says, Rendon switch hitting home run was fun to watch. This was amazing pitching performance by Reid Detmers. Vladdy says, imagine the World Series Angels versus Dodgers. That would be a blast, hopefully. And if we win that, we could lose 50 years in a row and not make the playoffs and still talk crap to them. Let's see. Brent Phillips was fun in right field. He was interacting with the fans. Do you think Reid? Yes, I do think. I already answered that like 3 times, my man. Let's see. Rendon shin guard was on his back foot. Thank goodness that Madden small ball. It really worked tonight. I bet this we're a team Rays were supposed to beat. Yes, Richard, and not tonight. F the Dodgers. Josh is one of the nicest things you can say. Brian says, do the Angels take the series tomorrow? I do agree with that. Fuck the media only. The real fans know about the Angels. Exactly. Let us sneak up on people. That's what I want to do. Let's see. Holy shit, we are there. Watch us lose 13-2 next game, Jacob says. Come on, man. Come on. No, in Vegas going to be 200 now. The Angels, the odds to win the World Series. Yes, I think the odds have come back to earth for us, or have shot up. I mean, in all fairness, time in the postseason was like the third year. I know for a fact if we rake it this year, we'll be ready 100% for the postseason. Don says, and then Sid the Kid says, we need Curtain calls for players. They deserve it. I wanted Ohtani to do it the other day, but, my son's Nolan Ryan posted that. Let's see. We can't always talk shit about Rendon. He sucks, Steve Lee says. Let's see. Hot take. Doug Ettinger is the worst than Joe West. Ooh, he's got to go a long way to get to that level of sucking. Okay, let's get into the phone calls. If you guys want to call in, the number is 714-912-2877. You guys have endured enough. So if you want to call in to talk about tonight's game, let's do it. Let's hear what you guys have to and gals have to say about the game tonight. What a hell of a victory. A no-no at home in Anaheim. I mean, it doesn't really happen that often, as we've seen. And now the Angels are front and center tonight. This game trumps any other game that was played tonight. So here we go. First phone call. Welcome to the Halo Honk Line.
Hello, it's the Ace calling in from...
Hey, hold on, Ace. Damn, I'm getting a lot of phone calls. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, Ace. Go ahead.
It's cool. Yeah. Anyway, we left there. I'm glad that they didn't have to bring in Ortega. He was. They were trying not to show him on TV or show that he was getting ready to warm up in the eighth. And we saw him with the ball and start to stretch underneath the tunnel. And I'm like, I'm glad they didn't. I don't think they wanted to shake Detmers at all. And talking about Detmers pregame warm up, people were yelling at him. People were asking for autographs. He was just in like total ignore mode, totally in the zone. He acted like the fans weren't there, and he just did his normal routine, waved at somebody. I think that was a family member. And he was just even in warm-ups, he just was like in the zone. You could see him. His foot was landing on the same spot. He was repeating his mechanics. That curveball was pretty awesome today, and he only had 2 strikeouts, if I remember correctly, looking at the board.
Most of it was all ground balls.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout-out to the 3 catchers we got from Fullerton, Suzuki, Romine, and Wallach. And Wallach's home run ball was still in the bullpen when everybody left. Nobody touched it. I don't know why.
Wow, because I thought you had a chance at that as far as he hit it.
It hit the awning in the away bullpen and then landed in the Angels bullpen, and nobody touched it. They're all like, nobody. They were like, it's like a meteor landed or something, or an alien landed, and I was telling everyone not to touch it.
That was
it's
awesome.
Still there. It was there when they kicked us all out.
That's awesome.
I think they want him to go get it. Yeah, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, because this will be. I mean, he's been one of those guys that just hasn't connected with any team yet, and if he connects with us, that'd be great. With him being a local guy.
Yeah, I think it took him a while. I think he's like Taylor Ward. It took a while for him to click in, and so and I was kind of surprised I didn't see Taylor Ward in the lineup. But then again, against Kluber, his numbers are awful, so I get why, and I'm glad we clobbered Kluber.
I like that. Well, Ace, that was an amazing no-hitter to witness, I bet, in person.
Oh, my God, I got to be at work at midnight. I'm making myself the strongest pot of coffee ever right now.
Well, hang in there, girl.
I couldn't leave. And I still got to go to the 4 o'clock game tomorrow. So.
Yeah, you're going to need your rest. But this is definitely going to pump you up for that, because it pumped me up. I was so jacked up. But what a great win tonight.
Epic.
Yep.
All right, thanks, everyone. Bye.
All right, Ace, have a good night. All right, call in, guys and gals. The number again is 714. We had a bunch of calls, but I can't do the call waiting. So if you get on, I'm going to take your call, and then if someone else beats you to it, just call back when they're done. 714-912-2877. Let's get the sweep tomorrow. Haters going to hate, Lewis says. I'm sure Roger busted in front of the fans tonight. I'll get to some Roger after these phone calls. Okay, here's. All right, this is a Halo Honk Line.
Hey, Todd, it's Yvette.
Hey, Yvette, how's it going?
Man, that was an amazing game today.
Oh, how are you able to keep it together with that tonight? Because, boy, oh, boy.
Yo, thanks to Mateo saying to shut up, not talk about it on the chat room. It was easy. I think that distracted me.
Well, I started getting annoyed when I saw the Angels showing the graphic, hey, no-hitter, 7th inning. I'm like, stop! You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I give like I said, I had the Rays broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't mention it once.
Oh wow! See, that's how you're supposed to do it.
I think towards the 9th, when towards the 8th when they're walking out, He's all like, "There's no hits." That's all he says.
Wow. Well, I mean, that guy's a professional. I think that's the older guy with the gray perm. He's got the white guy perm. I think he's called Ray's games since they started. So I know he does telecasts for him. So he knows big spots like that. I think these guys, like Gooby didn't say it, but I know Patrick kept referring to it. I'm like, dude, like lay off of it already, in our telecast. But hey, when Detmers came out there in the ninth inning, there was no doubt in my mind he wasn't going to get that no hitter.
I don't know, the way he was pitching tonight was great. I started yelling. My mom told me to shut up, but I just couldn't. 22 years old and to do something like that is.
Oh yeah, he's putting the league on notice, like a couple of people have said on here.
Yeah, I gotta say about the offense, that's with some patient hitting. Finally.
Oh yeah. Very patient hitting, and also like they're starting to work on their flaws. So I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Well, what did you think about that hit that Otani right down the middle? Even though it was caught, it was right down the middle.
Oh yeah. He's getting a good bat on the ball. He's not, he had a couple swings early in the game where it was like down in the what is it, strike zone, kind of out of the zone where his hat kind of spin. But after that, he got really going really fast and he looked good.
Yeah, I gotta give it up for Squid as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
I was happy for him.
Not hitting the high ball. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
I think we could do it this year.
I think so too. I mean, this team's going to be dangerous. I mean, all you got to do, like I said, get in the postseason. Anything can happen.
Just do what you have to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I don't know if you saw the post that French put up, but they gave that kid that was wearing the 1997 jersey of Mike Trout a bat and some other stuff.
Oh, from last night. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was really cool because that was a hell of a catch. Yeah. All right, Yvette. Well, I appreciate it. Call in anytime, Yvette.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. All right, bye.
Bye.
Halo Hawkline.
Hi, I'm calling from San Clemente High School.
San Clemente High School, home of the team that was formerly called the Indians and is now called the Cheesecakes.
No, the home of the Tritons.
Cheesecakes.
Nope, Tritons.
How'd you enjoy the game, Big Hammer?
Dude, I was at church, my youth group, and I saw when I was coming home that Reid Detmers threw a no-hitter, and yeah, and it was pretty cool. And I'm just getting ready for my surf contest this weekend. From at churches, and it's the final one of the year. And yeah, I'm just getting ready all this week for it, and gonna hopefully become a champ like the Angels. Hit the race tonight, and yeah.
Dude, if I was there at church and I'm watching the game on my phone, I'm gonna be like, "Praise Jesus with the no hitter! Thank you, Lord!" I'd be all into it. I'd be kicked out real quick.
No, it was after I left and did all this like worship stuff. And I saw it like when I was coming home from church, so I was just like, wow. And yeah, and last night I was like, come on, Trout, hit one. And then Gooby said, Trout's due to hit one. And then I was like, yes, he did it. And I went crazy.
There you go. But I'm just glad you got that church stuff done tonight. That's all I'm glad about. That's awesome. All right, Big Hammer. It's good talking to you. Call back tomorrow, man.
Yep. Call you later.
All right, brother.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Call in the number 714-912-2877. Sorry, we had a lot of calls, but I can only take one at a time.
Here's another call. You're on the Halo Honk line.
What's up, Tom? I'm on my way
game, man. How's everything going?
Who's this?
This is Marcos.
Marcos. How's it going, Marcos? How did you enjoy that game?
Pretty good. Oh, man. I've been to my fair share of Angel games, and the atmosphere tonight was just, it was out of this world, man.
Oh, man, I bet.
And I want to comment on something, man. Before the game, I know this has been talked about a few times before, but the way Syndergaard just takes all the pitchers, relief and starting on the dugout, they go and watch Detmers warm up.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, right when he's making his way to the mound at the beginning of the game, it's like a little entourage. You see Lorenz and then Thor right behind him. And I had never, ever seen that in an Angels team ever.
I agree. That was something that was brought out by us by Ace early in the season. And, that's something that I've never seen. I don't know if that's Matt Wise, his deal, or if that's something that Thor brought from New York. But whatever it is, like you said, the chemistry's there. The starting pitching is by far one of the best in the Major League Baseball. So that has to have something to do with it, right?
Yeah, man, I don't care if it's Wise. I don't care if it's the groundskeeper's idea. Hey, it's working, and this team, it's special, man. It's special. It was so much fun today. And whoever went to the game not only witnessed Rendon hitting lefty, Trout 2 home runs, a no-hitter. It was unreal, man. It was really unreal.
Oh, yeah. This is one of those games we're going to be talking about all season. That's for sure.
For sure, man. All right, man. I just wanted to check in, share my excitement, and, oh, man, go Halos.
Hell yeah. Have a safe ride home, Marcos.
Yes, later, man. Good night.
Later. That was Marcos. That opens up a line, 714-912-2877 to call in. Get back to some of your comments. The Mariners came back and won tonight, Leaf. There you go right there. Congratulations to your Mariners. I know you're a Mariner fan.
Oh, here's another phone call. It's the Halo Honk line.
Yo, light that baby up.
Who is this?
This is Mr. 626.
626. How's it going, my friend? How did you enjoy the game?
Dude, I was super stoked, man. Like, I feel like we're coming back like the good old days when we used to always dominate the AL West.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to feel good. The bats are popping. It's feeling good. I'm feeling like proud to be an Angel fan again. I don't know. It's feeling good. Lately, this season has been a roller coaster, man. It's bomb. It's a good feeling to be back because majority of the people around me, I'm from like more of the LA area, and everybody's Dodger fan everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So being minority kind of sucks, but when the bats are when we have bombs, when we're leading the leaderboards on home runs, when we got the 2 best players in the whole world. The whole country's going to be talking about this, not just Angel fans. The whole country's talking about the Angels, and that feels good right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm stoked.
Well, dude, the other day when Ohtani hit that grand slam, it was front page news in his hometown and in Japan. So the most popular baseball team in Japan is obviously the Angels. So if the Angels win, because they haven't since Ohtani's been here, but we get them in the postseason, the popularity of this team's only going to grow internationally. Mm-hmm. So
we're gonna be the staple.
Absolutely,
we're gonna be like the Yankees, the Dodgers.
Oh man,
the Mets.
My dream is the Angels advancing further than the Dodgers this year. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Oh yeah, that's the goal.
Yep.
And basically, I don't know, it's a really good feeling. I already said that, and honestly, as long as we get the bats to just roll, we need Rendon to get warmed up. He's feeling the groove.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I feel like he was just trying to play too cool for school, and a lot of people I've noticed that just land that big contract with the Angels and just don't even care anymore. Mm-hmm. And I feel like after Pujols left, Trout was the guy to take the reign and actually take control of the team and actually set the environment. Before it was Pujols, I feel, and I mean he respects all he deserves all the respect for sure. But we needed the young buck, the best player in the MLB in our century. We needed him to take the reign of the team, you know. And I feel the chemistry is boiling. Like once you see Rendon smiling and getting up, he looks like he's in his post game, like postseason with the Nationals. Like he looks like he's back. He's feeling it. I just need him, Fletcher, and I mean everybody's got to get, like how you said, they're competing for jobs. And I have a feeling, like, I love the way Renifro's been playing lately. Mm-hmm. He's got pop, but he's just been underrated because he's kind of been playing behind David Fletcher, you know. And then we had, like, a couple shortstops last season, you know, like with Iglesias. And, like, you know, so he hasn't had the shine, like, the spotlight or the chance. But I feel like he has potential, too. Like, I feel good, like. Our pitching is not the best. Like, we don't got the craziest pitching. But if we could get back from the bat, like, look how confident our rookie looked today.
Oh,
because we had runs right away early, and he was pitching his stuff knowing that he had enough space to throw his junk, you know, without being worried, without having – dude, I'm feeling great.
Yeah,
I'm feeling great.
It's going to be awesome, man. Like I said before, like you get the first 5 guys in that lineup that are power, and they're dangerous. They're hitting the ball. It's going to open up guys like Renifro, Velasquez, Wallach, Stassi. Everyone's going to start getting hits. Wade,
the new catcher looks like a stud. He looks huge.
Yeah, dude's big.
He's been hitting. Every hit he had today had pop. It hit. He has contact. And how the homegirl said, like, or I don't know if it was the homegirl, I don't know if it was the newscaster, Gooby, or I don't know who said this, but he's been struggling to, like, really get in the groove with the team. So maybe this might be it. You know, he's a local kid.
Mm-hmm.
This might spark him up because if you notice, the majority is Cali vibes, like the SoCal vibes. Our coach, Madden, he's laid back with his hot rods, chilling. Everybody looks like we have that local vibe to the baseball game. Like, everybody has that regional type of style, you know what I'm saying? Like, European, what I mean by...
They're relaxed and stuff.
Yeah. Like,
but hey,
basically, like, we have Wade. Mm-hmm. Wade is from Cali, like, local kid. We have a bunch of... Rojas is local. Our whole team is like local right now, and I'm liking that too. Like, there's a lot of things to like about being an Angel fan right now. Like, there's a lot of local players playing for a local team, and we're the underdogs with the shit ton of potential, and the sky's the limit right now. We just gotta keep hitting bombs.
Absolutely, and they're gonna get better as the season goes on. But man, have a good night, dude. Call back again, dude.
It was a pleasure talking to you, man.
Same here, man. Have a good night.
Light that baby up.
Hell yeah.
You're on the Halo Honk line.
Oh, I finally got through. This is the Angel's grandma.
Oh, Angel's grandma, how you doing tonight? I know you're pumped.
Oh, oh my gosh. I wish I could have been at the game tonight to witness. The reason I called, Todd, I wanted to share with you, excuse me, I was at a no-hit game. I was at the game May 2nd, 2012, which was my birthday 10 years ago. I saw Garrett Weaver kick that no-hitter.
Oh, wow. That must have been amazing.
It was beyond amazing. It was so exciting to witness that no-hitter because that's the first no-hitter I've ever seen in person. So, yes, it was very exciting. And the no-hitter today was very exciting. I wasn't there, but I was watching every pitch, every inning today on TV. And Detmers is lights out. He is our future. Mm-hmm. And it's so exciting that, and yes, it's just one game, but I believe he is going to be the future. He's going to be a star, and it's going to be exciting to watch him develop through the years. I'm so excited for him.
I agree. I think you're going to see a 3-headed monster of Ohtani, Sandoval, and Detmers
develop in the next 2-3 years. And because we don't know where Thor will be or, Lorenzen or guys like that. But I think those three that are locked in for a few years are going to be really fun to watch.
Absolutely. And you see, for example, Tampa Bay, they seem to always develop young pitching, and they come up and they're rock stars. It's going to be refreshing to see our young guys develop and be stars as well.
Oh, absolutely. And Perry did a great job of drafting all those pitchers. So, yeah, you're right. They're going to be coming up one by one pretty soon.
Yep, it's going to be great. And it's going to be a great season. We're going to make the playoffs. We're not only going to make the playoffs. I predict that the Angels are going to be in the World Series 2022.
I love it. I love it, Angels Grandma. I love it. We got to catch we got to catch a game together. I know that for a fact. Because if this is going to be a World Series season, I want to say I went during the World Series season with Angels Grandma to a game. Got to do it.
Absolutely. My next scheduled game is May 26th, the first game against Toronto.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll have to see if I can make that game out there because I know it's going to be a big series too. It's going to be fun with Vladdy.
Exactly. I like Gladdy, and that's wouldn't it have been wonderful if we had drafted Gladdy?
Yeah.
I mean, we had his dad. I mean, a Hall of Famer, and we didn't sign his son. I can't believe it. What a blunder that was.
Exactly. And we passed on him too. It's not like we didn't have a chance. We had a chance and didn't get him.
Well, I look forward to seeing him on the 26th, but I plan on coming to some games before then. I'll just tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be going to my next game, other than the 26th. But I plan on going to many games this season. You know how positive I am and how I'm an avid cheerleader for my Angels, and even when they're down, I'm still being positive and cheering for them. Now we finally have something to really be excited about. I'm going crazy.
I know. I feel you. The excitement is real. So let's keep it going, right?
That's right.
All right, Angels Grandma, you have a good night, and I'm glad you're happy.
Okay, thank you. You have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Go Angels. All right, that leaves another number open right now at 714-912-2877. Everyone checking on here for the first time. I see Vince said he was there tonight. Crowd was insane. So was Jim. The pitching staff is our year, Santiago says. Madden's laid back is because he's on weed. Randy missed the game tonight. Oh, my God, Randy, dude, I feel for you, bro. He works nights, so he slept through this one, unfortunately. This was a hell of a game tonight to miss, unfortunately. Awesome game, Sonia says. Enjoy the rest of the night. Light that baby up. Oh, we got a phone call. We'll take the first one. You're on the Halo Honk line.
Hey, how's it going, Todd?
Who's this, my man?
Hey, this is Matthew from last night. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're called in for the first time, right?
Yeah. I just want to call on tonight's amazing game, man. That was crazy. Detmers was absolutely money tonight, man.
Dude, he was on fire with that changeup and the curveball, and then
he was money.
Yeah, that fastball, he overthrew it a few times, but other than that, I mean, he was in the zone. He was placing it good, limited his pitches. I've noticed this year that Angels pitchers, starting pitchers especially, their pitch counts are way down from where they were before. Like last year, we had pitchers pitching 60, 70 pitches in the fourth inning, third inning, and not so much this year. They're able to pitch deep into games sometimes.
Yeah, man, and I wanted to also recognize Detmers, just his intensity, man. I don't know if you noticed that in that ninth inning, he he threw like three straight curveballs, and he didn't get a strike on the third one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the fans were just like, oh, come on. Even Gooby, was just like, oh, that was a strike. That should have been called a strike. That should have been out number one. But Detmers, his intensity, like the expressions, like on his face, like it didn't faze him. He was just like, give me the ball back. Let's get let's get these 3 outs. Let's get this no hitter. He was he's just absolutely money, man, and I really liked what I saw tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he when he had to bear down, there was no one that was going to talk him out of it. He came with fire tonight, and I love the way the guy stayed away from him and like didn't want to even touch him. But he came out there and he did his job. And once he got in the ninth inning, it looked like a foregone conclusion, man. He was just going to get those 3 outs no matter what.
Yeah, he did. And again, I said it last night too, man. Hey, there's something really special about this team, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing, man. I'm getting those back in the day, Vladdy and GA Tim Salmon days. I'm getting those vibes back, And again, I'm just really liking what I'm seeing, bro.
I feel you, man. And again, expectations were low, even with the moves that Perry made. But this season, as it continues, if this team is where it's at, I mean, 10 games over 500, dude, that's like excellent for this time of year. And we keep pushing and pushing past these next couple months. Like I said, we get through those tough months, man. It's going to be really exciting to see where this team can go.
Yeah, man, I agree. I agree with you 100%, man. Well, with that said, I'll go ahead and let you go, man. Good night, and again, I enjoy your live streams on Instagram, YouTube, and all that, man. So you have a good night, sir.
Hey, thank you, Matt. Really appreciate that.
You
too.
Later.
Okay, so I wanted to finish off the show. This is why I got the Nacho, what is it called? The Nacho Award tonight for Nacho Night, because everything else seemed to work fine. But, when I tried to do the live kind of goofed up and kicked me out right now. I think it was Lula, because I had to reset Lula, the program I use, and that just screwed everything up. So we were in a really good flow. We had everyone talking. I didn't get to a lot of the comments at the end, but I do want to, I'm still, you still on, fool? David Hernandez said, yeah, I'm still on. I wanted to close this one out. I was trying to close it out, but I got Nacho Player of the Game because, I screwed up the opening on the camera and on one of the most important nights of Angels baseball all season so far, and then I screwed things up right now at the end when it just basically booted me off of here. So, I just want to finish up everything because it was such a great show and atmosphere. Everyone did a hell of a job with the comments and everything, and I like getting the phone calls. If you guys want to call in too at 714-912-2877. But first, we have to hear from our fearless leader from tomorrow's AM 830 broadcast.
Sorry, Roger. This is my show now.
So, as Todd had all the kind of technical mishaps that he usually does running this dog and pony show, I'm going to just let you know about a professional show that's going to be on tomorrow at 5 o'clock. No, it's not. It's going to be preempted by Angels baseball. I'll be on maybe the day after, but I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only, that this Roger Lodge is going to be blowing loads before the game, being so excited because not only did you have Ohtani and all the beautifulness that he is, that he shows up and gets the beautiful awards from our fearless leader, Artie Moreno, but you also got all those awards and just got to see his muscles flexing in the wind. Then you got to see the most impressive person tonight, Joe. You got to see Mike Trout with his 2-run homers. He hit two home runs into left field, and then you got to think of John Stamos. Because when you think of someone that needs to get the job done, someone who's going to go out there and win a big game for you, Reid Detmers, he looked at himself and said, you know what? I've got to be like John Stamos. I've got to get these outs, and I got to get all 27 of them because I'm going to get my first no-hitter at the age of 22, the youngest Angels baseball player of all time. And Reid Detmers did it because he thought of John Stamos. He thought of, I've got to rescue the Olsen twins, and I got to win this game, and that's what he did. And then he's like, I'm going to watch blind date reruns with my girl tonight, all night, in celebration of my first no-no. And then he's going to listen to Roger Lodge tomorrow after the home game of the Angels, hopefully sweeping the Rays 75-0. He's going to sit back and he's going to watch me talk about 714 tickets, John Stamos, UCLA Bruins, the war in Ukraine, and then he's gonna wonder about his highlights, because the only highlights I'm gonna play with James at the helm is Ohtani. Ohtani every hour on the hour, brother. It's going to be home runs, back-to-back-to-back home run, just clips. If you don't get enough Ohtani now, you're going to get a lot of it on my show tomorrow. Blowing loads, as I always do. Roger Lodge.
Thanks, Roger. See, that would have finished up on the show, but I got booted out early, so I apologize for getting booted out early on this show here. We need Grillmaster to call in. Some people are asking for right now, and if I can real quick, I will pop that up here so you guys can call in, get a couple more phone calls in before the night's over. This has been a longer show than usual, obviously with the technical difficulty. So the phone lines are up now, 714-912-2877. Let's see. Also says F. Kluber getting the nachos. Now you get you deserve the nachos. Josh Autry, I appreciate it, man, but the way I effed up the live tonight, it has to go to me, man. That's all I'm saying. JV says the boys did great job tonight. Hell yeah. Let's see. Muscles flexing in the wind. There you go. Short hair flowing in the wind as well. His girl John Stamos, Randy checks in with, and man, I'm telling you, what a game tonight. What a game tonight we all witnessed. And here's a phone call.
Hey, you're on the Halo Honk line.
Hi, my name is John Stamos, and I am part of Roger Lodge's Blind Date show.
You are not the real John Stamos. The real John Stamos would address me as Babe.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
Whatever, Grillmaster. What's up, man?
God darn it, I thought I had you on that one.
How'd you enjoy the game, man? Because me and you are eating crow, dude. We both said this team was going to lose 2 out of 3, and now it looks like we could sweep the series.
As of course is tradition, Rowdy Chris makes me look like an idiot.
Well, I mean, he does.
I want it.
Go ahead.
Yes, you go.
Oh, I was just saying, he does call 2 out of 3 like all the time. So.
Yeah, it's just last year I said no, I can't do it. I did get it right one time with him, and that was the series we played against Boston last year at home.
Oh, okay.
But I just can't do it with Tampa Bay because I have yet to film because I've been so busy and I'm still so behind. I'm at the tail end of my semester here. It's just college is killing me. It's just the reason I say we would lose 2 out of 3 of the Rays is that I said that Kevin Cash is one of the most analytically driven managers ever, and you can mix and match all the pitchers and players that you want to with Tampa Bay so easily. Versatile, good development, good defense, good hitting power, and good pitching.
Absolutely.
Like, they have all of those in spades. Franco, Lau. Like, I could go through everything and read it like a book to you, but I won't do that. Only John Stamos could do it.
Only John Stamos can do that. Absolutely.
I'm kidding, but yes. I didn't get to watch it on TV. I bought a subscription, and I think I told you when we were playing Cleveland that subscription didn't work for TV, so I only listened to it from the Terry Smith point of view, which you only do when I'm at college and not at my house. But even listening to it on the radio version was still great.
Absolutely.
I really, really loved it. Reid Detmers was not the guy I would expect to get the next no-hitter for us. I had it being Sandoval or Ohtani, and remember, Sandoval nearly did that versus Minnesota last year.
Yeah, he was only a couple outs away. So, absolutely.
And Madden blew that game almost.
Yeah, he almost did. So, I mean, look, this was a fun night tonight. Everything went their way. It reminded me of that Skaggs no-hitter where just nothing went right for the other team. It was all Angels. So, hell yeah. One of the best performances I've seen in a long time.
Yes, and I don't know if you read this comment or if anybody picked it up. When we had the no-hitter against Seattle in 2019, we were wearing the red shirts.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone remembered that. I think in 2012 when Weaver threw the no-hitter, we were wearing the red shirts. The one against Cleveland in 2011, I think we were wearing our gray jerseys.
Yeah, we were on the road.
That's the fourth no-hitter that I have seen the Angels throw in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I hadn't seen one up until, the first one I saw was when I was 9 years old. So, like, that was a long time ago. So, I hadn't seen one up.
Who was that one?
I think it was a combined one with Bobby Witt and Kirk McCaskill. I think it was 89. That was the first one I saw.
And I wouldn't know. I don't know Angels history that in depth. I'm not like you and Ace and everyone else.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yes.
But
so good. Ohtani versus McClanahan tomorrow. McClanahan's tough, but he killed us last year. I think he topped 100 a couple times on the fastball. Do you think that we're going to be able to pick up the momentum from where we left off like we did tonight, or do you think that we're going to not do great?
I think we get a 2-run win against them tomorrow. I think we just do enough to get the victory. I think you see the bullpen help out, and we get some timely hitting. Because I said before the series, I would love to get momentum back after the other series, and I'd love to take it to Tampa Bay after what they did to us. So far, so good. So we'll see. I don't see a blowout tomorrow, that's for sure.
Okay. And then I mentioned it earlier. It's just everybody can clown on me if I'm wrong, and I'm willing to hear it. You can all slander me for it and say, haha, you're wrong, but the Oakland series has me worried. I only say that even with Bob Melvin gone. Oakland still has some of the best scouting in the game, and they always use it so well against us. And that is the reason why they won 15 games against us last year, and why I think they could win 10 against us this year.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know if they'll win 10 against us, but they're definitely going to be a tough out. So, all right, Grillmaster.
Let's see.
We'll catch you tomorrow.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call a win tomorrow. I'm calling a win. Angels are going to claim this game versus Tampa 7-5.
7-5. All right, Grillmaster. I'll mark you down for that. Real quick though, Randy wants to let you know that John Stamos doesn't that at least John Stamos uses a charcoal grill. That's what he says.
Mine's gas powered.
I know, that's why he said that. He favors Stamos. All right, brother. Have a good night, man.
Andy. All right.
Later.
Good night. Go Angels.
Go Angels. All right, so if you guys want to call in, it's again 714-912-2877. Randy's saying we're sweeping them tomorrow. Hell yeah. Negative Nancy Grillmaster Wayne says best night I've watched. Reid Detmers no hit live. Chewy Records 101. That's awesome. Wait, Todd. Both Grillmaster have to sat with or agree with what he said. We have to get the video of this. Yes, we did agree on something. Good night for Terry Smith. Got to introduce Ohtani tonight, and then got to call the game. Wow, that's dope. Could be lucky red tops now. Who knows? Weaver was Weaver was in white unis. You know, you're right, James. I was thinking about that, and then Matt Benigno copied that. Martin Boylan says, hang up on him. Langston and Mike Wick. Oh, okay. So I was wrong on that one. See?
You're on the Halo Honk line.
What's up? It's JT here from Edison High School.
From Tustin High School.
Yeah. So I don't know if you heard. I texted in the chat a while ago. I was in the middle of the fucking movie theater when that happened. I didn't watch the game. I was furious.
Oh, man.
Furious.
Okay, was the movie worth it?
Oh, yeah, it was Doctor Strange. Like, 9 out of 10. Great movie.
Okay. I heard mixed reviews. That's
Very
why.
Good. Yeah, I'm a Marvel guy. I thought it was really good. I liked it. But in the middle of the movie, I got a text from my dad. Detmers no hitter. And I just yell in the middle of the theater, fuck! furious. I was so mad. But so a lot happened. I assumed I watched like the last 3-4 innings of the game, so at least I got to experience somehow. But God, man, I'm so pissed.
Well, did you see Rendon's home run? Because I think that was worth the price of admission by itself too.
Yeah, it could. I wish Ohtani made it over the wall too, because then it could have been like back to back to back.
Yeah, yeah.
And the MLB would have honestly posted the Ohtani home run more than the no hitter itself. But
oh yeah,
oh well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The favoritism is real.
Cool.
But,
oh my God, it's insane. Like with the NHL's Trevor Zegers, like at least it's not the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they weren't playing anyone important tonight. Who cares about them? And we got a better record right now. So I mean, granted it's by a half game, but still, I mean, I'm happy to see that for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what anyone thinks. We're LA's team. They stole that logo for us. That was our logo in the PCL. They stole it from us. They stole that stadium. And by the way, for my English class, we had to do an essay, and I chose to do the Chavez Ravine scandal and that stuff. And we had to use a video source. So I used that video.
Oh, you
that
did?
You made as one of my sources. Yeah.
How did that go over?
It's pretty good so far. I got like 100 on that part. It's like a final, so it's not due till like end of the year. But it's funny. It's like Toddfox is one of my sources.
Oh man, you're awesome. Thanks, JT. That's freaking sick.
Man. Yeah. Well, man, I'm still fucking pissed about it, but it's all right. It's all right. More no hitters to come.
Exactly. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is now the sixth grade. What is it called? Quality start of the season. We had 4 all last year. Damn. Amazing.
Something special is going on, man. I swear.
It sure is.
Playoffs are bust.
Absolutely. I agree. This is a huge ass bust if we don't.
I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's like a great moment for us, too, because Ohtani kind of needs to stay, too. Like, we needed to prove to Ohtani, also Charles, obviously, but mostly Ohtani, that, like, we could build a team around him. And so far, so good. Health is the big factor here. If we stay healthy, like, we could be a World Series team. I can't see a team legitimately beating us in 7 games at the moment.
Like I said,
the Mets, actually.
Yeah, the Mets is their only team because they're starting pitching. That other than that, I mean, I think our bullpen ranks with them. Our hitting is as good as they are. It's just something about Scherzer scares me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. DeGrom's got to stay healthy too. So
he never does. We don't need to worry about that.
Exactly. But all right, man. Good talking with you, JT.
All right, man. All right, man. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, take it easy, bro. That was a great JT right there. Ward should be back tomorrow. Cole Poppin says, hell yeah, I can't wait to get his bat in there. Ray Mejia says, a different team, bro. Let's see. Otani's 11 Ks tomorrow. He's calling another double digit because he's had 2 double digit strikeout games in a row. So let's get a third out there. Kyle Strange says, completely different team and situations. Absolutely. This team is way different. Just wish the Astros would lose. I think they won their 8th or 9th in a row tonight, so they're hanging in there with the Angels. We know they would, but the real surprise in our division is that Seattle is 6.5 games back, and that's I was not expecting that tonight. Randy and I agreed on something. That's a first. Grillmaster says, will all parts be part of the show live? I'm going to try to get that worked in. Why is he whispering? This call is making me uncomfortable, Randy says. He's probably at his parents' house and doesn't want to make too much noise tonight. Dr. Strange, not worth missing a no-hitter. I don't. Wayne Williams says, Charles says, man, that game was amazing. Hell yeah, it was. You sound like your ASMR on MSNLG. Let's get the sweep tomorrow, Luis Torres says. Yes, good call, Grillmaster, because I think he's still in the movie theater, Randy. Well, I think he caught the end of it for sure. Let's see. And then Big 20 Hammer says, oh, yeah, we're getting the sweep tomorrow. Hell yeah. Let's see. The MLB bias. F the MLB bias. Dylan says, Brett Phillips, by the way, class act, right field. Hilarious guy, Charles says. Yeah, you're the second one to come out there and say that he was interacting with the fans tonight. Kevin Kiermaier was mad tonight. Sure he was. And they always favored the Doyers, Grillmaster says. Doyers kicked out thousands of middle-class Mexicans from their homes and from their with a view facts. Check out, like I said, go on YouTube and check out the video I made on there talking about that thing that JT just brought up. I made a video that he used, which is very flattering, but I made a video about how they did that and the people that they affected, and how the MLB and the city of Los Angeles glossed over the whole thing. They glossed over the whole thing, and that is an ugly truth that, again, very few people know about, and it's a shame. It's a shame that more Mexican Americans and Hispanics don't know about what happened in that history, because it's been covered over. It really has. Thank goodness we got rid of Dino Ebo. Sick of seeing runners stranded at third when they get there. Yeah, Nevin sends almost everybody home. Mateo said earlier DeGrom is out till the All-Star break. Holy crap, already. I did not see that earlier. Let's see, what does he have? Because that dude is always injured. I almost left the game in the 6th inning, Bond says. And by the way, if you're looking for good beers to taste, check out Bonds' page. He's always previewing new beers, whether it's IPAs, wheats, everything else like that, dude. He has a good sense of beer, so check out his page. Subscribe to @Brewski Bonds. He says, glad I stayed for the end. Hell yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, Bonds. Wayne says, remember when Scherzer won the World Series for the Dodgers last year? Don't fear the Mets. There you go, Wayne. Look, he was dominant until they started using him wrong, and then all of a sudden he pulled an injury. Detmers take advantage of Wander Franco being out for the game today. He sure did, but hey, you got to get the other outs out there, Vladdy Nukes. And then Chavez Latrine, absolutely Bond. Screw that place. I hate the Doyers. But yeah, if you're looking for a really good page to look up for beers, I'm telling you, Brewski Bonds has it. Check your DMs, Zachary Wolf. I will check that. He called a Rendon home run. I got to check a lot of DMs. We got inundated tonight, obviously, with a no-hitter. Big news, longer show. So yeah, dude. If you guys spread the word about this page, it's awesome. It's popping off. We're doing a lot of things. Check out the podcast. Check out the YouTube content that we have as well, and follow the Angels, because this team is special this year. There's something to it. I think we can all feel it. And it's like JT said, it's playoffs or bust. I can't imagine a bigger letdown right now if we don't make the postseason. We have to make the postseason. It's just going to make things so much more. The future seem much more brighter, and we're actually going to have expectations again going into next season with all the youth coming up, with all the power hitters, and then locking down Ohtani. And getting and knowing that we're going to have a real legit, because again, if two things happen this year, this team doesn't make the postseason, Trout's going to want to trade. I'm telling you. And then Ohtani, the same thing. These guys want to win. Ohtani doesn't want to be where Trout's at now. Trout wants to be where these other players are, consistently making the postseason and perhaps winning his first World Series title. So I'm all for this. We have to win, and it has to be now. And this season will only be better the further we go along, because I feel this team is gonna hit a slow spot where we lose some games, but it's how they get out of it. Don't get into 6 to 7 game losing streaks. Nip it in the butt right away. Lose 2 or 3 or whatever, but get back to winning series. This team wins series, gets consistent with that lineup. The pitching staff continues to do what it does, bullpen and starters. And the main thing to do is to stay healthy. This team can do that.